Assalamualaikum. I am Nur Faiza binti Ibrahim. I'm from Mathematics, Science and Computer Department, Polytechnic Melaka. I would like to share an idea in order to create the suitable classroom in TVET learning process. I believe that most of us have been heard about TVET, but not really understand what TVET is. So here, I just want to take an opportunity to explain briefly about TVET. TVET is an acronym for Technical and Vocational Education and Training that helps learners to acquire skills, knowledge, and attitudes needed to enter the world of work. To ensure the successful of TVET learning, the learning environment is one of the important components in learning process. Learning is defined in a variety of ways, and most definitions explain the association of learning with behavioral change and experience. Usually, learning is conducted in a space depends on needs of specific subject. Generally, space for learning is a place in delivering knowledge or where the process of learning is conducted. In higher education, this term physically encompasses lecture theatres, classroom, tutorials room, seminar or conference room, and learning studios. In engineering education, for instance, learning space are to meet the requirement for research and development design and operation. On the other hand, learning space for TVET could primarily focus on hands-on applications of theories and principles of engineering and science to daily operations such as manufacturing, electronic, and field testing. Learning space may provide a platform to learners for consciously reflecting on transforming the thought. Well-designed learning space is also claimed to have a motivational effect on students. According to Joint Information System Committee (JISC), an expensive long-term resource of an educational building should be designed with learning space that motivate learners and promote learning activities, provide an unique identity and inclusive environment, support collaborative and formal practice of teaching and learning activities, and be flexible to meet changing needs. Moreover, the shift from the lecture-centered approach to the student-centered approach in higher education promotes active, collaborative, and problem-based learning, which directly implementing the built learning environments. In formal classroom, in particular, the physical environment is fundamental to the experience of the student. The physical setting shapes expectation, class size, and enables certain possibilities for acting while impeding or excluding others, and impacts on matters such as student control and ownership of the setting. More subjectively, the setting is intrinsically linked to student comfort and motivation as it involves fundamental characteristics such as acoustic quality, thermal and lighting level, as well as decorative aspects such as color and material finish that are integral to the occupant well-being and capability. And my group member are lecturers from mathematics subject, and of course, the most powerful method to learn mathematics is to solve many mathematical questions. As a lecturer, we always ensure that students are involved in our classroom activities. We also always ask students to show the step to solve the mathematical question in front of the other peers. Although the student give a very good contribution in class, there is constraint while doing those activities, which is limited whiteboard in classroom. Because of that, not all of the students have the opportunity to present or show their solution or idea with their colleague in this limited class session. So, we come out with this idea that can transform the classroom to a very big wall full with a whiteboard. This idea is to paint the wall and the table with the whiteboard paint. This will give the 360-degree space to write and share their idea and solution among the lecturers and students. The advantage of this idea wall are: first, it can simplify the teaching and learning process. The secondly is can change the old learning culture into the active learning culture. The third one is to create the collaborative environment in classroom. The fourth is the student can show their work they can do and also to receive the help for the work they cannot do. The fifth is the student can show their creativity and also to encourage students to think out of the box. The last one is to make the student the long life learner.